At what point or points does the following function have horizontal tangent lines? We have f of x is equal to 1/4 x to the fourth plus 1/3 x to the third plus 10. Well, the first step in this process is going to be to calculate the derivative of f of x, or f prime of x. And that's going to be, well, 1/4 times 4 is 1, so that's x to the third, plus 1/3 times 3 is also 1, that'll be 1 times x squared, plus the derivative of 10 is 0, so we don't have to write it. And then we can set this derivative equal to 0, and we can factor out an x squared from both of our terms here, and we'll be left with x plus 1. So that means x is equal to 0, and x is equal to -1. That will produce horizontal tangent lines. That's not the full question. It says at what points. Okay, so we found our x values for these points. Now we have to substitute these values back in to determine the corresponding y-coordinate. So we have 0. If we substitute 0 in for x, we get 0 plus 0 plus 10, which is 10. And then if we substitute -1 in there, we'll have 1/4 times -1 to the fourth plus 1/3 times -1 to the third plus 10. All right, so we're going to have 1/4 minus 1/3 plus 10. And if we find a common denominator, it's going to be 12. So we have 12 for all of our denominators. That's going to be 3/12 minus 4/12 plus 120 twelfths. So that'll be -1/12 plus 120 is 119 twelfths. So that's going to be -1 119 twelfths, or answer choice B.